G'day, this is a particularly Captain Australia afternoon update. Boom boom. You need on a good TV show to have a theme song. You know, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon thereabouts, and I've barely made 10k. I think I've just had a lot of stops and chats, and that may mean, sorry, that some of these people that I've chatted to today are newly watching and new Facebook buddies and all of that. So if you are, g'day and welcome, and thank you for your kindness today. I've been given about 4 bottles of water, which is just lovely. People just keep showing me this relentless kindness, and I find that just massively lovely and wonderful and encouraging about, well, us. You, me, we, you know, we've got that in us, this tremendous kindness and decency, because after the shit couple of years, sorry for swearing, you know, it's really, I find very nourishing and positive to see that. So anyway, I am really just 10k out of my start point at Nowra, and tonight I'm going to pitch camp. I know, I'm going to march. I'm taking a little 15-minute break. I'm going to chug some drink and then march until 7 p.m. is my plan. So I want to make some Ks. So there's this lovely fellow. Oh, Andy High is watching. G'day, Andy. So Andy is the fellow who's taken shipment of the boots that were sent down to me by the Valhalla Outdoor and Tactical people in Brisbane. And there's also a sleeping bag and a couple of other bits and bobs. And we're going to meet up on the road to Ulladulla somewhere and have a chat and a coffee or a beer and set up camp somewhere, I think, is the plan. So that's all good. Thank you, Andy. Shout out, mate, for your help in taking delivery of that stuff. It's tremendous of you. I really appreciate it. So yeah, Ulladulla, and I've only made like 10k out an hour, so I'm going to have a bit of a march. It's 31 degrees apparently, a little bit hot. How are the new boots feeling, Captain? Hannah, I do not have them yet. So I'm meeting Andy. He has them. They've arrived, and we're meeting up this evening and I'll be able to try them on then, and I will let you know. They're not exactly the same as the boots that I had, but they're comparable. You know, they're the same type, same style. So should be A-OK, my friend. Kylie says, take care in the heat. Yeah, it's, you know, this is weird, and you are going to think I am so mental. Wow, you probably already do. I'm wearing, see the rips in my uniform there? Underneath there's green. That's a thermal undershirt. Under my pants, I've got long thermal pants. What the hell is wrong with me? It's 31 degrees. But no, I mean, weirdly, the insulation, I feel great. I'm not really feeling the heat. It's strange because walking through Sydney, it got up to 27 or 28 and the heat felt blistering. So the sun wanted to kill me. It was like trying to eat through my skin. It feels much more mild today. So either I'm becoming more resistant, or, I don't know, as you head south, the sun doesn't want to bake you quite as severely. Anyway, all good. I'm doing great, and don't worry about me falling unconscious, heat exhaustion, heat stroke, or any of that. I am managing it well. Yeah, I think I'm just becoming, and I think there is wisdom in leaning into an ordeal. So, oh, come on, greatest Australian hero. Oh, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Never thought I could be so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Thank you. You just gave me a flashback, Margaret. Jesus. That was a great telly show. If you are a millennial and, you know, you missed out on that, search it. The superhero, it was a show, I think the 80s, maybe the 90s, I reckon the 80s. So the superhero was Ralph, his name was, I think, if I remember right. And he got this suit from an alien spaceship that gave him superpowers, but he lost the instruction manual. So he could sort of barely fly, and he was resistant to being shot and all the rest. He looked a little bit like if Leo Sayer married David Bowie, maybe. Yeah, it was a lovely show. It's on Prime, Margaret says. Yeah, okay. Check it out, The Greatest American Hero. They probably need to redo that one, I reckon. Make a movie. Lincoln says, did you see any cows stroking off? Personal joke. Oh dear. Are there any children watching? You know, we don't want it. That's a little bit explicit there. So we made beef stroganoff last night, which then, you know, triggered a bit of a dad joke moment where, what do you call 100 cows pleasuring themselves? Beef stroganoff. Never mind. So, you know, explicit warning over, we're done. You can uncover the kitty's ears now. Anyway, so I'm on my way to Ulladulla. I've made really horrible time. It's 2 o'clock. I left 10:30. So in 3.5 hours, I've travelled 10 kilometres. That is not good time. But I have stopped. I have spoken to a bunch of people, and I mean, they're uniformly lovely. I've got photos of most of them, which I will then upload and share later, unless I lose, you know, get spotty reception, which I'll still upload them later. It will just be much later. Okay, I've been getting beeped at a lot more today. Like a lot of support, a lot of love as people drive past. So I think it must be all the radio media, unless I've been on the telly again without knowing about it. Sue Daniel says, are we allowed to give you a toot without giving you a heart attack, lol? Yes, toot away. It happens all the time. So I interpret all tooting as universally positive. Sometimes it might be, get out of the way, what's wrong with you, you old fool? But so far, yeah, lovely waves of support. I adore it. It's great. There was one I'm not sure about. So I was walking along and this young tradie yelled out the window. Now, he yelled one of two things. He either yelled, good luck, or get nah. I choose to believe he said good luck, okay? So either way, I waved and said, thank you. So if he said the other one, I interpret that as him encouraging me to find a consensual romantic partner and boom chicka wow wow, you know? So even if he said the mean one, I choose to read it as not mean. It's friendly and supportive. So it's been universally friendly and supportive. But yeah, a lot more beeping today, a lot more people stopping, getting out, wanting to chat. So I think that's slowed my momentum getting out of Nowra, but now I'll be sort of country road, I guess, you know, no longer that built up. I can probably pull the flag down and just get some Ks done. Oh, I'll leave the flag up and get some Ks done. So yeah, it's a bit hot, but doing well. Everything is all good. Practical report over. Now what do we do? I don't know, sing some more. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. You got that in my song now, Margaret. I know you didn't pay for that. I got this thing when I walk, I get music relentlessly going over and over and over in my head.